Hey folks, welcome back to Conquest of Elysium. So let's see what we can do. I think we're pretty much done with this turn, if I remember right. I probably finished it before. Yeah, I did. Okay. So that's going to be it. Let's just make sure that we have covered all our troops. And roll the turn on. Okay, we were ambushed in a plane. Our hardy dwarves have won the day, although we did lose a bunch of dwarves. So this is Gudrud. Gudrud is basically out on his own at the moment. He's not going to last long doing this. Let's keep him at this silver mine. We'll keep him there just for the time being. Nos. This is a gold stream. We're not going to get any more metal from this. Do we have a Dvala that is... got Rind. She's in a silver mine as well. That's also not that much use. Now I forget now. Do the Dvalas increase the input? No. It's only gold and iron. Look, honestly, there's worse things that you could spend your diamonds on, I think, than spending it on upgrading the Dvala. Just, I mean, getting the money is useful because you can always buy stuff at overprice if you wanted. So that's not a terrible idea. We've got a lot of trade, by the way. So we are I think we're trading in 20 diamonds. No, 120 diamonds per year. So what's that? 10 per... We're getting 10 diamonds every month, essentially. Okay, let's just not worry about that for now. Oh, we found some monkeys. Let's just send this guy on a raiding mission. There's plenty more where he came from. For example, Surly here. Okay, let's just see what we got in terms of this force. That will be enough, I think. Yeah, we don't need that many dwarves on the front line. This is plenty, I think. Yeah, I say that's plenty. So what we're going to do is let's get some more furnace armor and flame brand weapons and furnace armor. Okay, let's just grab... Oh, we're almost run out of... Okay. So, again, why is it that I'm doing this and not the other the arbalists? The reason being is because I want a solid front line. There we are. There we go. That's a front line. Look, so we've got two front. We just got a bunch of furnace dwarves basically on the front. Actually, this guy can get some more of the flame brand weapons. There we go. Okay. No, it's not Ratatosk. It's is it Gudrud? Yeah, Gudrud. So that's our front line. Next, what we want to do is we want to be bringing. So we want some arbalists in this force. We've got 5 here so far, so we're going to need more of those guys. Let's get another 5 of those. We've got 10. And then I think we want to be trading for the rubies now. Now, the reason why... Let me just think about this. Let's look at the existing arbalists that we've got. The flame arbalists. Have we got any left? No, not there. What about here? Yeah, so these are the flame branded arbalists. So they still do 1 to 10 damage, and they just get extra damage on flame. It doesn't convert the entire damage to flame. The reason why I'm talking about this is because if we do go down into Inferno, you don't want weapons that are going to be ineffective against the fire resistant troops that you will find down there. Okay, of course. Now Coquitos, which we have I think it's Coquitos Paths is the one that we've got. Let me just figure out who's got that. We'll just have to go through as we go through. Is it this one? Yeah. So we've got the scroll of Coquitos Paths. This is going to take us down into Coquitos. Coquitos is the frozen part of Inferno. Okay. So kind of paradoxically, Inferno splits into the cold and the hot part. So you got the fiery part of Inferno, and then you got the cold. Now that will take us down into Coquitos. Now there was going to be using lots of cold using monsters down there, but what we're going to try and do, I think we've got an infernal pass as well. I can't exactly remember if I have, but Coquitos pass is good enough for the time being. Right, Zeriod. Well, we got some money. We're just going to get the rest of his spells. We don't really need to do this, but I'm just being a completionist with the guy now. Air Shield is a useful spell. That could be pretty useful against certain things. You see, if you've got the opportunity and you got ridiculous amounts of money like this, there's worse things that you can spend your money on than upgrading your troops. The reason being is because, yeah, I probably should have done this with Bune as well. He's not got that many, but I mean, if I remember right, these are all pretty much similar. You know, they're all fairly just fire damage with the occasional fire protection, spells. But we don't need that on the troops that we're planning to take. Let's go and grab those rubies back. I think we'll go and grab. Yeah, I don't need to worry about the Serpent Tribe villages, I don't think. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Let's just continue. That's a decent sized force. Yeah, one more turn and then we can get the Queen's Counselor up. I probably could have done that this turn, but I kind of wasted my money. Yeah, I can't see if he's got anything else. If that Manticore is still there, it's possible that it is. I'm just going to send this Dwarf Commander out. Ah, we've got Arlov. Is Arlov? Where was Arlov again? I forget which one it is. There she is. She's the one with the Coquitos Path scroll, isn't she? Yeah, okay. I thought I saw an Infernal Path one as well, but it's just me wishful thinking, I think. They come up fairly regularly in the items. They're one of those things that you will see occasionally. So, and I think we've got a guy down in... No. He was the one I've just sent out that way. Okay, that makes sense. 180 units here. Let's get another commander here. Heimer. Yeah, we've got enough metal, so let's just get some more dwarves up. Yep. And we'll start building another force up that way. Okay, then we're going to get some arbalists here. Okay, we already got some troops. I think the rest of them we're just going to pass on by. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought he'd get taken out. That's no biggie. There's plenty more where they came from. Come on, make him bleed. Okay, I made him bleed a little bit, just a little bit. Oh, we've got some void spiders coming in. Now, I've noticed that the longer you play Conquest of Elysium, the more void monsters seem to come in. I'm not quite sure why that is. Whether they just start coming from the. There are certain locations in the game, things like sphinxes, pyramids, the golden orb, the globe. If you've seen that, the scrying globe. There are certain places basically they come from, and they just keep spreading out into the world. They're a real ball ache. I was playing a game as a priest king offline recently, and my game got completely derailed because the high priest. There was a high priestess in the game. Oh, no, sorry, the high cultist. And the high cultist was just spamming out so many of the void creatures. It really got bad. Okay, let's have a look what we can do here. This Queen's Counselor is going to stay here. Let's get some arbalists up. Just defending this. T. There we go. So she's got something defending. And then this army. Okay, I actually bumped into some dwarves here. We've still got the strange mists around, look. Yeah, we'll just keep those ones there, just in guard. We want the arbalists here too. And then we want one of these guys creating the flamebrand weapons. Is that what I want? I think it is. Yeah, we've got the full front line of these, so I think that's correct, yeah. Just want to double check. Okay, so it went for the... there's an order of operations in which it does it. So it will just get all the weapons on the infantry first by the looks of it. I think we've got them all now if I'm seeing that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm seeing that right. So, God, these guys are going to be good. These guys are going to be good on the front line. Against standard armies, at least. Okay. Yeah, I'll save the rest of my metal. Now, I might make her... She might get a... Let's just create the... where are we? Create the councillor. Okay, and we'll just send this guy... No, we don't want to take those. Let's just give him some dwarfs, and we'll give him some arbalists next turn, and we'll send him off. He can go out with a bit of a guard, and then we'll get a Dwarf up here. There's an iron mine here as well. That would be an even better place for it, actually, because it's got the rubies and it's got the metal, and the metal really is what we want. Okay, this guy's about ready. I think we can take him out now. I mean, I'm just kind of being a little bit over enthusiastic about getting all these spells. But I like doing stuff like that. We're kind of just taking this game at a chill pace. Now, usually at this point, when I'm this strong, I'm just going to go and win the game, right? And I actually thought that we've got a nice opportunity here to go and invade Inferno. So I think that would be something that I would like to have a look at doing. It might be that I start another game while I'm doing that, because these very long-paced games, I do lose my focus with them a little bit, I'll be honest. So, yeah, it might be just one of those where I just pick it up. You know, once I kind of feel like I've won the game, I'll just keep kind of coming back to it from time to time when I feel like playing it. Let's just bring this guy... this way. Okay. Let's just get rid of the rest of his spells. Oh, he's got them all. Okay. Aura of Ore. Air shield. Resist magic. Okay, that's one that's pretty nice. He's also got anti-magic look. It's going to give magic resistance. Yeah, Aura is going to be really, really good. Also, anti-magic's really good. Yeah, he's got like, he can actually have a lot of spells. So greater healing. Now, why would you pick level 1 spells over level 2? One of the reasons is the higher level you are, the more of the lower level spells you'll cast, right? So if you've got one that's particularly good, like for example, let's see where this, is there any that, yeah, these are all just single targets. This one, for example, right? Sunlight, I forget how many he'll do it with level 4, but it might be 4 casts. I think it might be 4 casts of that. It might... Actually, I think it might be even more. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to check the rules and just check this. Just one sec, guys. Okay, so that took me ages to find. It's quite simple. Each level allows you to cast one more than before, right? So if you're level 1, then you'll cast one level 1 spell, right? If you're level 2, you can cast you can cast a level 1 spell twice. If you're level 3, you'll cast a level 3 level 1 spell 3 times, and presumably level 4 you're going to be casting it, you know, more times. However, it might be better casting the level 2 spells, you know, 1 less time essentially, because the level 2 spells are pretty damn good. So anyway, one of the reasons why you want to know as many spells as possible is because it gives you great variety when you come to a battle. So if you're serious about winning a battle, then you're going to be pretty set up to be able to counter whatever it is the enemy is going to be bringing at you. That's it. Look, whether it's worth it, especially in the early game, I would not be spending lots of cash visiting libraries. Okay, it's really when you're in the end game, and you know, like if you're just trying something fun like I'm doing, really, then it can be important. I wouldn't spend lots of money on it when you should be spending money on armies or that kind of thing. So, you know, just make sure you're a little bit kind of careful with how you're doing it. Anyway, this guy is now ready to go. So yeah, I think we'll give him some dwarves, and we're going to send him off. Now, he could probably do with some fire resistance gear. If we can find someone who's got some fire resistant gear that we can give to him. Why is he carrying an astrolabium? That's interesting. So this dude is, yeah, Flame Brand Guard on the front. Look, it's just got a whole bunch of stuff. Grants a twist fate effect at the start of each battle. Okay, so that's pretty useful. Yeah, he's got these boots of regeneration. So sometimes having like just a normal troop that's like well geared up can be quite useful at the start. That's got cold resistance. That's going to be a really useful item as well. Let's give that to him because if he's going to be going down into Coquitos, which I believe that we want to, he's going to be able to. Yeah, he's got fire resistance and cold resistance now. It's going to be very, very dual effective. Okay. Ratikost. There we go. There. So now we're starting to get the ballista up. Okay, so we'll add these one at a time. What we want is about 2 rows of these guys, and then they're going to be really, really hard to kill. There's some more of these dwarves here. There's an iron mine here. Look, with these 6 oozes. These oozes are going to be easy to finish. We'll eat. They are actually resistant to stuff. They've got a lot of resistances. Look, they've even got acid resistance, which is quite rare. Yeah, they're fully poison resistance as well. They've got 50%. Cold and fire resistance. So our fire troops on the front line, or the cold, the earth branded troops. What do we got here? I think it's just the earth brand ones we got here actually. But the resistances won't matter too much. Yeah, we'll start bringing these guys back. Let's just destroy these. I don't think they're going to desertify any further, but you never know. You never know with Conquest of Elysium. Okay, it looks like we've got something coming in this way, but we do have a little bit of a force now to fight with. It's mostly a melee army, which isn't great, so we do need to. Let's just bring that guy back out and just take that back after we lost it to the Manticore. Yeah, there's just some animals we're killing. Nothing much to see there. Okay, Jano, the Dark Mage, is slowly crawling his way in. I think I'm probably going to send him off with Zeriod together. So we're going to have these two guys together, 2 level 3 mages. Now, I can't remember what you get Dark Magic at level 3, but we are about to find out. So that will be fun. Bune and Hagabard is this escort. Wow, look at these. Okay, so these are the earth branded ballistas. It's going to be my main force. I think the ballistas are going to slow us down a little bit. Let me just see this. Yeah, Gudrod right now, he's got a movement 3 army, and I'm intending to keep it that way. What we might do is then, the plan will be to keep. Let's go and take this, and then we can send this guy in as well. I'm pretty sure we'll kill these. Then we'll bring a second army that's slower moving with the ballista, which we can use for any really scary armies that we do end up coming across. And that's going to be the way of doing that. Okay, last here, I think I'm actually just going to get Divine Marriage. Yes, this is going to give us more gold. That's the main advantage to doing that, and she's going to get more dwarves out as well. Now, how many... Let's go down into Agartha. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want a couple of these free because we're going to be wanting. If we do go down to Inferno, we need to be able to set up camp there, and we can find a mine in. We can set up a mine in Inferno, and then we can transport troops backwards and forwards between Elysium and Inferno, and that's when things start getting really cool, folks. Brigand boots. Okay, I'm just looking at these guys thinking, what else can we do here? What else can we do here? Ratikos can get some more flame branded. Yeah, we don't need to stick with the flames with those. We can also go with the earth brand as well, which are pretty damn useful. And mixing them up might be a good idea. Okay. Now we've got a force. Yeah, we just want one more group, one more load of those through. Okay. This one. Let's get some arbalists here too. Is it arbalists I really wanted here? Probably not. It's going to make him slow. That's okay though. That'll do. That's enough. All we really need for this guy is that he's got enough troops that they'll defend him from any brigands or invaders. You know, kind of not invaders. Ambushes is what I'm trying to say. Okay. She's a young Dwala. Okay. Get some outdoor dwarves for scouting. I think the rest of these are just going to stay where they are. Okay. Don't want these guys to get too strong. They've got the capability of becoming pretty powerful. Now, I'm pretty sure that we've still got a Priest King in the game as well. So they're going to be fighting against those guys. Oof. Lots of damage coming in here. How many did we lose there? Oh, we only lost... We lost 4 Queen's Guard and 1 Dwalin's Vanguard. So not insignificant losses for the dwarves there. Let's go and sort those snakes out. Let's get some sappers. Yeah, and then we'll... Those can defend themselves though, I think. Alright, so we need more arbalists. And then we're going to go for the... Let's get some more Lion Browns. Yeah, nearly there. Nearly there. And and you'll see that we've still got the 3 action points that we wanted as well. These guys are the slower force. Yeah, these also, we need a runesmith. So I'm actually might bring Brune back into this group here, and then we'll start getting these runesmiths working on them. Let's get this guy. Enter the gateway with him. And we'll move him back up this way to take over for Heimer, who is going to be going out on a mission. Okay, and then Stackada here can found a colony. Oh no, we don't have enough iron. Okay, we're going to have to wait. Now, there are a bunch of dwarves here. But he can stay there. We've still not gone into the sky, by the way. That's another adventure that the dwarves can go on if we feel like we want to keep continuing playing. And that's going to be about it. Oh yeah, Jano is going to move in here. Now, yeah, we're just going to save up some money. And just skip through these extra units. And then I'm going to send a large force out. Well, not a large force. I'm going to send a substantial dwarven army to go and put some pressure on our enemies. Okay, we won that without any losses whatsoever. Oh, we did get attacked in the gold stream here by some dwarves. Ooh. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, they're just a little bit too slow. So our young Dvala actually survived. Now we need more metal, so we're not going to build any dwarves for a little while. Let's bring Bune and friends in here. Yeah, I'm just going to unattach all of these troops. Okay. So I've got a bit of a better idea of what we've got. Because, like I say, we're going to have one fast army, and then we're going to have a slow-moving army, which is going to be really heavy-hitting. So the fast army is going to be, you know, for rapid response, essentially. Let's get some... yeah, I think I want to get this out first. So we'll hold back on the Queen's Counselor. Let's just get some of these... I've actually got quite a few of these guys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get 5 of them, and it's not going to discriminate, is it? So I'm probably best off doing that later. Right, let's go with some Earthbrand weapons, I think. We could do a whole bunch of these, look. We'll just get these guys working. Let's get some Ryan Brand as well. Earthbrand. Flame Brand. Okay, that went for the fire guys at the front. Alright, so let's see what Goodrod's got now. Bearing in mind that we want to be keeping the... Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Do we need that many? Maybe not. Okay. Let's just bring him back out. Yeah, we'll just continue his journey. And Jano here can actually now visit the library and perform the Ritual of Mastery. So let's see what he gets. Horde of the Night. Summons 1 to 8 shades. A maximum of about 25 shades can be summoned in a single battle. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've also got Army of Darkness. Excellent reference, by the way, to the Sam Raimi film. And we've got Special Effect Etherealness, which goes in a burst of 25. I think Ethereal is so strong that it's a little bit scary having it on a whole, you know, like a battlefield-wide effect. So, yeah, you can only get about 25 shades in a single battle, so let's not bother with that. Horde of the Night's a little bit slow. That's the only thing about that one. Whereas Summon Shade, we could cast that 4 times, right? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 shades immediately. That might be better than having this, to be honest. I like Army of Darkness as well. That's going to be a really good spell. We've also got Summon Shade Assassin. Now that's a cool one because that one is going to come... The shades are going to come in from the back rank. Then we've got Shade Warriors, which is Etherealness again. Yeah, I think he needs more spells because I'm pretty sure he's got a whole plethora of other spells that he can be getting. Then we're going to send Jano and Zeriard off, and I think we're going to stick them with one of these armies at the front here. But it might be worth just sending Zeriard off as he is. There we go. Just so we can catch up. So I think the mission is going to be, we're going to go and pacify this area and just keep, because I need to keep the well, look, they've got a lot of space to potentially expand, so we could be I mean, I've not won this game. Oh, just bear with me, folks. Looks like I've got a driver issue again. Sound driver, 1 minute. Yeah, looks like this sound issue is still not fixed. I'm gonna have to figure that out anyway. Oh, what's this? P, Control P. Sorry guys, 1 minute. Just try and get rid of this. Square info. Scry. I can't remember how you get rid of that now. Is it Control Alt P, Control P? There we are, Control P. The reason why that came up is because I got a hotkey assigned to OBS for pausing, and that set it off. Okay. Okay, everyone else here is looking okay. I'm a little cold with this. This is going to be really, really important. I think we're going to save this for... Let's just put it on... Yeah, we've got a Hades immunity item as well, look. Frost is a Queen's Counselor. I'm not too worried about him. I think actually that the this army here now, Goodrod's army, is probably good to go. Bring Trugelmeyer back. Yeah, more enter the gateway. This system's really good, man. This makes the dwarves really strong. The portal of Dwarven. I've definitely upgraded these guys on my tier list. As you might expect, they are definitely a lot stronger than I thought. I still think that they lack a little bit of endgame punch. But I've actually, just for those of you who are interested, if you like tier lists and stuff like that, because I do, I think they're really fun. Let's just see what these guys look like now as a force. So that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. And it's a movement 3 as well. I don't think we've got... Oh yeah, we've got one slow guy. We've got one dwarf arbalist, look. He was slowing us down too. Be gone with you, sir. So we'll bring these guys out. Then we're going to come behind and we will have... Queen's Counselor might be a good bet. These guys have got armor 3 there, but they're basically better. And we can pump these dudes out. We're going to have the slower moving troops here. So here we're going to have like the ballista, and we're going to have the slower dwarfs on the front. We've got a bunch of dwarves here too. Yeah, something like this, right? What do we got here? We've got dwarf sappers too. And arbalists. Let's get some more arbalists. And then we want the... we're just going to start creating some more of these. Earth. Earth. Okay, we need more arbalists for those. And then we're going to get some more of the slower dwarves on the front. I think since we're going to be slow, we might as well have the guards. The guards are really hard to kill. I like these ones. Their big shields are just very, very, very good. I think we could probably bring Bune now into this force. Now, we don't want him casting any of these really big spells. But Mass Combustion is not going to hurt our own troops. Neither is Incinerate. Neither is Flame Burst. And yeah, so and he's got Hellfire. I mean, potentially, I think all dwarves are a little bit fire resistant. Yeah, so he could potentially cast Hellfire in a big battle if we wanted, but we don't want to be casting that in, you know, as a standard spell. Same with Meteor Showers. This is like, you know, this one I don't remember where it hits, but it hits 15% of the battlefield, and it hits with 1 to 40 damage, which is going to kill pretty much anything that it's going to hit, you know, unless it's like a big giant. So let's get these guys out. Yeah, this is a pretty scary, and it doesn't look like it's scary, but this is a pretty scary army. That's what I like about the dwarves, by the way. They don't always look like, you know, they're really, really deadly, but they probably are. Oh, are we going to get teleported there? We might do. I can't remember what time it is that you have to send them out, or they have to be sat on that. Oh, got some cavalrymen here. Okay, yeah, and the rest of them we're just going to keep where they are. Yeah, so this second force, this is going to be coming up in behind. I might send them out just a little bit slower. Let's just get these guys all together. Okay, just going to play another couple of last turns, folks. Then it's going to be the end of the episode. Gosh, is that the time? Oh, it was. Suddenly all Queenie's units in the fairy circle disappeared and reappeared at another location. Okay. So let's have a look at the battle in the fairy circle. So yeah, we're just killing some wolves. Where do they go? There they are. They jumped into the ancient forest, look. So actually that's not the worst place they could be. They will, with what they've got there, they will probably quite easily defend themselves against the creatures, and they're in a position to be able to explore a little bit. So this is a truly enormous map, by the way. It's a really, really damn big map. The problem is now, though, this guy here hasn't got any defences. So if anything comes in, Yeah, that's actually an issue. Yeah, what I'll do is I want to guard that one too. Okay, we'll just wait. If we lose it, we lose it. I'm not that bothered at this stage of the game, to be honest. Let's just get him continuing his journey. Okay. Okay, these guys are going to go move into here. So we'll go over here. We'll retake guard tower at Hawk's Crest. And what have we got here? Yeah, we're kind of burning through our gems, but that's okay. So we want more. What do we want here? You've got a lot of sappers in this force, in Frost's army. Frost. I don't know, it just, when I think of that, it just sounds like sort of a low budget version of Sharp. I don't know where my mind goes to these places. Yeah, I don't want that. I think I'm going to give that to her. And maybe the Astrolabian too. I like the idea of a dwarf having a ring of infinite gold. I think that's really cool. And for those of you who know the Wagner's ring cycle, which is kind of like based on, Germanic mythology. The Ring der Nibelungen, something like that. And that was what the dwarves in, some of the dwarves at least, in some of the factions of the minions are based on that same legend. So you got the dwarf with the, that's kind of where the whole idea of the One Ring from the Lord of the Rings came from too. It kind of, this whole Ring of Infinite Gold thing. Anyway. Oh, he's got Soldiers of Steel, look. Can these guys learn spells? I think they can. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, to send a runesmith, an elder runesmith over to... Now, they can't level up any further than Dwarf Magic level 2. But, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to go send one of those guys over to the... this. By the way, this Academy of Higher Magic, man, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, do we send Frost's army out? Yeah, I think we will do. Buying rubies, yeah, okay. I will send those out at some point soon. Alright guys, I'm going to end the episode here now, I think. There we go. We're just going to drop some of those guys by him. He's going to enter this gateway and go and start picking some of these other dwarves up. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series of Conquest of Elysium. And, yeah, I expect that most people are going to be watching this now are going to be subscribed. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I like to see channel growth. It's really, really cool because this kind of reminds me that people care and they're watching. And, yeah, it kind of encourages me to keep going. And you guys can expect some Shadow Empire coming up soon as well, because I've started warming myself up to play that one. So for those of you who've been waiting for Shadow Empire to come back, that's also coming. Okay guys, I've got to go. Take care. Bye bye.